nothing dies these days. Everything will make a comeback eventually, no matter what. Like, be it Kickstarter, whatever, you know, you don't have to worry about that. But like, especially something that was like literally the biggest freaking video game on Earth, which I think it actually was the biggest video game on Earth. Maybe, obviously, Grand Theft Auto existed, but I was just kind of thinking, and like the fact that Halo like was like blow for blow with GTA, and it was an Xbox exclusive, is just kind of insane to me. Like, even more insane to me now, looking at the modern game climate, than like, I mean, that's like Street Fighter 2 big. Like, that's insane. Oh shit, I fucked up. I think it's lagging now. It's like, I should be able to alt-tab without the game starting to run like shit, or whatever. Yeah, that's phenomenal though. Yeah. Okay. I got an idea. Fuck. Alright, all I'm gonna say is, here's what I think. If they kill it with the Halo 1 remake, alright, then I think people are gonna naturally love, and also if they do the smart thing like what Hidden Xperia wants, and like flesh out the lore a bit, so, you know, I don't think they need to be really careful with that, because they just throw it in your face, they could ruin it so easily. Like, they have to retain some of the mystery, like that was why it was cool in the first place. But if they just flesh out the lore a tiny bit, or just give some way to recap it or something, or maybe during like mid-level loading screens, just have like really smart little like things to be like, oh, like the Forerunners are humans, like you know, obviously doesn't have to be stuff like that much, but you know, stuff like that, like help guide people, because people are more stupid. I mean, hell, even people that, you know, even me, I think I'm so goddamn smart, but I do remember like definitely there being like an element of like an ancient civilization and shit, but honestly, like the depth of like the Forerunners being the gods of the Covenant and shit, I didn't even think about that shit at all. I remember like the religious elements and Halo being a weapon and them wanting it for religious reasons and shit, but I didn't even think about any of the really deep shit, for better or worse, you know. And I think I'm a pretty perceptive, intelligent person, but I'm also slow on some kind of stuff though. But anyways, shit. Yeah. But anyways, to wrap up this godforsaken video, when Halo 1 Remake kills it, fuck, I suck. And Microsoft realized what they've done, and 343 realized what they've done, or whatever they're called now, Halo Studios. They're going to, because this is awesome for them too, if they're smart, because it kills two birds with one stone. It basically gives them a reboot without having to reboot the series, because it can, how can I say this correctly? Like, well, basically, here's what I think is going to happen. If that shit does well, Microsoft's not stupid. They're going to see, like, okay, yeah, we made some money off the new shit, but, you know, we made way more money off the original shit. As far as I'm aware, like, I would think they're smart enough to see that. And even if they didn't technically make, you know, I'm sure inflation and all that, and microtransactions and all that blah 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 these days, I'm sure they could, some asshole could spin the numbers in some way to make it seem like the modern trilogy is like better and more successful than the original, but we all know that's nonsense. Like, between obvious impact. Okay. Come on. Alright, come on, I'm trying to nail him. Oh, come on. Oh, they're not fucking. I was dumb. Alright, nice. I'm gonna keep. Oh! Ah! Well, I think when this remake kills it, I'm sorry guys, I'm getting my ass kicked and it's pissed me off and I can't get my point. They're obviously not gonna want, like, to mess up their momentum. And they're gonna be lazy too, because they're Microsoft and they want to do the easiest way to make money. They're not gonna put too much passion into it. I'd like to be wrong, but modern Minecraft shit. They're trying to make their whole company run by AI. They're gonna take, they're gonna try and do the least. Again, I think they're gonna try their best to put out the best product they can, but at the same time, why they're gonna dump more resources than they have to. That's why they're making a fucking remake, I think, for the 50th time, because they don't want to do anything too ambitious, but they want to guarantee they make something good and successful. Same reason they're probably moving that goddamn fucking Unreal Engine. Sad with Halo and like use it right, I guess, you idiots. Anyway, I don't think they're gonna wanna totally like run the risk of it, like alienating another generation of fan, or further like muddying up their message. Nice. Between like the old plot lines and the new ones. Oh shit. He jumped? Oh! Oh no! I'm so dumb. I got caught at looking at the slides. Shit. Wow, that's crazy. All right, yeah, I'm excited to play Anniversary actually on Heroic. Oops. Yeah, that's my idea. Before the remake comes out, I'm gonna play this game again, but this time not on Legendary again. Because it's awesome on Legendary, but damn, it is brutal and very time-consuming. Even more than like Doom on Nightmare, because the battles being more practical in nature, which is, I'd argue, still the best part of them for sure. Like, it makes them feel so epic and arguably have even more impact than like the battles in like Doom Eternal and stuff. Saying a lot. Different apples and oranges and stuff, but still, like, even though I probably like Doom better than Halo overall, Halo can hit like these crazy highs that even Doom struggles to hit, just because it's such like it hits this perfect middle ground. Like, it's action-packed but still feels tactical. It's wild and fantastical but still feels grounded. And alright, let's kill this guy. Can I kill him by the neck or something? I'm just curious now. Okay, something killed him. Anyways, I think when the Halo remake does good, obviously they're gonna be like, oh, okay, let's make more remakes. Nice. Hell yeah, oh fuck. Oh, that was crazy! This game is insane! Dude, that was kinda nuts. I'm gonna clip that. I don't usually do that shit and just like, I'm gonna clip that, but that was pretty nuts. I mean, I'm just gonna upload this whole damn video anyway, because I've been rambling for like a fucking hour, but yeah, I think when the remake comes out and kills it, they're obviously gonna keep doing the remakes. They might still do a Halo 7 or whatever, don't get me wrong, but here's my thing, and I'm not gonna lie, I hope this happens, because I'm a salty old bastard and I don't give a shit about your childhood, I give a shit about mine. I think when that shit happens, they're gonna be like, well, blah blah blah. Like, they're not gonna totally just write off all the new stuff, but they're gonna keep with these remakes, and they're gonna prioritize the remakes over whatever new shit they have, because that's gonna be way more popular. And then they're gonna just slowly be like, well, we can't just make a sequel to this new lore. That would be so weird. It would completely like kill our momentum and our messaging. I don't think they're that dumb. So I think they're gonna do their best to like salvage what they can of the new lore and incorporate it into like Bungie's original vision where it doesn't like offend, or maybe they'll do it in other ways, but like I think a lot of that shit's eventually going to be, you know, Star Wars extended universe essentially. I think we're going to some way, whether directly or indirectly, you know, humans and Forerunners are going to slowly become the same thing and other things like that, because it's too weird, too confusing, and trust me, like, I love these games, and I am salty, and I'm getting older, so I'm more, you know, nostalgic than ever, and I don't want to, like, accept new things and change and blah, 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 all that shit. I'm aware of it, but, like, even with that said, like, as I've tried to, like, you know, find a balance, because full disclosure, I haven't played Halo 4 outside of, like, 5 minutes, you know, when, like, I don't know, my brother had it on 360 back in the day or something, I don't even remember. I think that was it, though. I think, holy shit, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't get enough sleep last night, so it's taking me long to get out, and I was kind of sick for a few days, so I'm slowly recovering, slowly but surely, and I'm playing a hard game. Anyways, basically, I think eventually by the time they're done with like the Halo 3 remake or whatever happens after Halo 1 remake and whatever they decide to do with the Halo 3 anniversary / remakes, whatever, like, I think the next full-blown Halo sequel is going to be a sequel to the remakes. And, therefore, I think indirectly the lore is going to kind of get pseudo-retconned. Just a thought, but let me know what you guys think. I'm sorry, I don't know. Installation 00, Hidden Xperia, what do you got? Because I'll finish that thought from earlier. Like, no matter how much I try and embrace like the new lore, again, I haven't played the games fully myself or anything, so it's, again, I understand it's not completely fair for me to judge it because I don't have that personal connection. But even so, like, every time I hear something that I just know, just because I'm kind of I'm fairly smart, detail-oriented guy when it comes to some stuff anyway. So anytime, I can only suspend disbelief so much for certain things. You know, I can do it a lot for a lot of things, but like, when it comes to a situation like that, just because I know, like, every time I hear something that makes me even remotely, like, if I think like, whoa, that wasn't like that before, like, it really does impact my enjoyment, for better or worse. I don't know. I don't think that's a bad thing completely. I think I'd rather that than me being just like liking it. Oh, here goes, this game sucks. Sorry, that's harsh, but like, come on. Andrew. Don't die. Kill this sword elite with this fucking rock launcher, you idiot. Is he alive? Oh, there you go. Not anymore. No! Oh my god, I'm the Master Chief, baby. Anyway, yeah, what do you guys think? That's all I got, I guess. That's all oh, yeah. But yeah, every time I hear, you know, things that clash, it takes me out of it, and it kind of makes me have trouble to, like, look forward to anything new, because I'm like, well, what are these going to change next, you know? And I know that's kind of shitty, but that's just how I am. I can't help it, you know? So yeah, I don't know. Let me guys know if anybody ends up watching this damn video. I mean, that crazy clip where I jumped in the freaking, not Warthog, the turret was pretty wild. That might be worth watching for anybody, but, yeah, what do you think? Alright, later. Oh, this is sick. What? No. Oh, Andrew! Alright, see you later. Damn it.